In the heart of the village of Abingdon, where time seems to move at a leisurely pace, life unfolds in a rhythm that feels almost timeless. Picture this: narrow cobbled streets, modest stone cottages, and the air thick with the scent of lavender and wood smoke. It's a place where the hustle and bustle of modern life feels like a distant echo, a forgotten melody that plays faintly in the background. The villagers here, they live simple lives, their routines as predictable as the changing seasons. But there's a secret beneath this tranquil facade, a secret that has been whispered among the villagers for generations. At the very center of Abingdon stands an ancient oak tree, gnarled and twisted, a sentinel that has weathered the storms of time. The villagers believe it to be the soul of their town, its roots entwined with their fates. It's a place where stories are born, where laughter and tears mingle beneath its sprawling branches. And nearby, there's the Wanderer's Rest, a cozy inn that welcomes the rare traveler who stumbles upon this hidden gem. But let's be real, travelers are few and far between. Abingdon isn't on any major road. It's a world unto itself, far removed from the chaos of cities. But one chilly autumn evening, everything changed. A stranger arrived. His presence as unsettling as a sudden gust of wind that sends shivers down your spine. Clad in a tattered cloak, he moved through the village like a shadow, drawing wary glances from the locals. You could almost hear the whispers, the cautious speculation. Who was he? What did he want? The innkeeper, Martha, a stout woman with a warm smile that seemed to falter at the sight of this man, greeted him with a mix of hospitality and concern. She offered him a room, a bowl of stew, and a chance to escape the chill of the night. But this stranger wasn't just passing through, he was searching for something. When old Thomas, the village elder, approached him, the air grew thick with tension. Thomas, with his nearly 80 years of wisdom, sensed that this man was not just a wanderer, but a harbinger of something deeper. The stranger spoke of a place forgotten by time, a realm where the veil between worlds is thin. Can you imagine that? A place where reality blurs, where the known and the unknown intertwine. It's the kind of idea that sends chills down your spine and ignites a spark of curiosity. The villagers, of course, were skeptical. Abingdon was a simple village, and they had no use for the mysteries of the world. But the stranger's words hung heavy in the air, and as he leaned back in his chair, the firelight flickering across his face, it was clear that he knew something they didn't. He claimed that their village stood upon sacred ground, a site where ancient forces lay dormant, waiting to be awakened, and that's where the story takes a darker turn. As the night wore on, the villagers tried to dismiss the stranger's ominous claims. But deep down, they felt the unease creeping in. The wind howled outside, and the old oak tree scratched against the windows, as if warning them of the danger that lurked just beyond their understanding. The stranger, however, was undeterred. He had traveled far and wide, seeking this very place, and he was determined to uncover its secrets. When dawn broke, he ventured out to the old oak tree, the very heart of Abingdon. There he knelt and began to whisper ancient words, words that resonated with power and purpose. The ground trembled beneath him, and the runes carved into the tree began to glow with an eerie light. It was a moment that felt both thrilling and terrifying, like standing on the precipice of a great unknown. But then old Thomas appeared, his face a mask of fear and urgency. He pleaded with the stranger to stop, to turn back before it was too late. Thomas understood the gravity of the situation. He knew the old powers were sealed away for a reason. Yet the stranger, emboldened by his quest, dismissed the warnings. And in that moment, the earth split open, unleashing forces that had been dormant for centuries. What does this tale teach us? It reminds us of the delicate balance between curiosity and caution. There's a fine line between seeking knowledge and unleashing chaos, between exploring the unknown and respecting the boundaries that have been set for our own protection. The villagers of Abingdon, in their simple lives, had unknowingly built their existence on a foundation of ancient secrets, and the arrival of the stranger forced them to confront the truths they had long ignored. So, as you navigate your own life, consider the stories that shape your world. What secrets lie beneath the surface of your everyday existence? What ancient truths are waiting to be uncovered? It's a reminder that while the allure of the unknown can be captivating, it's essential to tread carefully. Sometimes, the greatest adventures lie not in the pursuit of knowledge, but in the wisdom of knowing when to let things be. In the end, it's about finding that balance between the wanderer's quest for truth and the villager's need for peace. And perhaps, just perhaps, we all carry a little bit of that wanderer within us, seeking our own secrets in the quiet corners of life.